So in Trinidad, we walked everywhere. We didn't have bikes because the bikes were stolen too fast. Guyana, I walked everywhere. We couldn't have bikes because the bikes were stolen too fast. In Barbados, I was there for 9 months. That was the only country that you could have bikes because they were stolen, but not too fast. So for the 9 months I was there, my bike was stolen twice, which I guess is it's not fast enough to not do it. But we had me and my missionary companion elder Raymond and I were teaching a discussion to a guy in a warehouse, and after the end of the discussion, he says, "Hey, can we borrow your bike?" And we says, "Oh, we can't loan our bikes out." And they say, "Oh, I'm just going to use it. Just want to go down the street. I'll come right back." And they're like, we're not really supposed to let anybody ride our bikes. And then he pulled out a knife and took the bike and took off and laughed on his way, riding away. So we filed the police report. We went down, and then we were called. They had a voicemail to come down to the station because we had to pick this guy out in a lineup. They think they caught the guy, from our description. And they said, "Did he say ha 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 after he left?" We said, "Yeah, that's actually exactly what he did." And they said, "Well, his name is Ha Ha, and he steals people's things, and then he laughs as he leaves away." I'm not kidding about this. And there's a little old lady that was there, and there's another person that was there that were also saying that they got their bike stolen from this person. So so we go in this room, and they say, "Now you need to pick them out in a lineup." So I was like, "Whoa, cool. This is going to be like CSI. I'm going to walk in there. My life is going to be protected, and there's going to be this big glass, and they're all going to be behind it, and big old bright lights are going to be all up in their corneas, and I'm going to be way back here, and it's fine." I walk in this room. They're all just standing right there, and with no handcuffs, nothing, just standing there with maybe one guard. There's like 10 guys and one guard, and then me and my companion. I did not feel safe because I think those 10 could have easily taken me and my companion and this policeman, who had, I think, just a baton. I don't even know what he had. But so we're standing there, and I said, "It's that guy right there." And then he says, "You need to go up to him and tap him on the shoulder so we know exactly who you're pointing to." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you must be out of your mind." So I go up to him, tap him on the shoulder, and walk back. All the other 9 guys, because it's the West Indies, they all laughed and thought it was hilarious because I picked the same guy that my companion picked. Actually, my companion wasn't there with me because I think we went in separately. And so my companion picked the same person, and so did the old lady. So everybody thought that was hilarious that he got picked out 3 times in a row. And then so then they took him to jail, and that was their justice system. So that was awesome. But I love the good attitude of the other 9 suspects, and how funny they thought it was, and how scared I was to go up and tap him. I don't know if my companion was as scared as I was because he was a lot bigger, and I think he even knew like some of the martial arts. Which I asked him later, "So why don't you just karate chop that guy for taking our bikes?" He says the Lord wouldn't have done that, was his response.